have my niece. She's 5 years old, and she enters my room and wakes me up like, Saudi. And I say like, hey, what's wrong? And she goes like, make me listen to this ghost. And I say, which ghost? The ghosts you listen to. I say like, oh, okay. So I picked the CD. It was for Obituary, actually. They're a death metal band from USA. And I play the CD, and she goes like, wow, I love this sound when the singer goes like growling and all this sorts of weird vocaling. And she's just sitting there and loving it, you know, just a little kid. How she grew up, and she does like the music as well.
Black metal, I would define black metal as spiritual.
Black metal is a sort of extreme metal played usually with fast drumming. Revealing hatred or despise against common religions, mainly Christianity. The people who invented it had that in mind. So I'd say it's about Satanism, evil, wickedness, the rule of your dark side. The music is, even though you might find it aggressive at first, but it's inspiring, even in a bad way, but it still inspires.
يسر إخوانكم في شركة فوق للإنتاج الإسلامي والتوزيع أن يقدموا لكم هذا الإصدار.
هذا المقام العظيم ذنبا إلا غفرته، ولا عيبا إلا سترته، ولا مريضا إلا شفيته، ولا ميتا إلا رحمته، ولا دعاء إلا استجبته. إلينا الكفر والفسوق والعصيان وجعلنا من الراشدين.
This is not just a project or something for fun. It's like a dream and main target in our life.
ايوه كده
وكنا عايزين نعمل حاجه جديده، كنا عايزين نعمل لقينا ان احنا
دماغ متفقه يعني.
لو في واحد ابن حلال يمسك لي ورقه هنا ابص عليها افتكر. The lyrics is not about history, is not about someone, and it's not about feelings or emotions or love. It's about how we are weak and sick, and we are lost in this fake world, you know. No one can understand anything. You're just followers, obey the rules and forget who you are. We don't want to stay here. We will not get any chance, any good chance, because we deserve something good, because we play something good. We want to go to Europe or anyone who can try to understand our really beliefs and music.
One of my biggest dream in my whole life is to be in a great band like Odious and playing a big concert in front of the pyramids. That's a big dream of me, you know.
Our first show we played, which was last year, around on the 14th or the 19th of March, we had an audience of exactly, counting 186 people. It was pretty good. I personally think that the scene, it is recovering from, well, from what happened back in '96.
The scene started small at first. There wasn't much fans or bands. Then it came to grow. It came to the point that abroad, Egypt was like well known for having such good metal bands and thrash bands, speed bands. Different genres of this extreme music were like covered. Then something came up, and we don't know how or why it came up.
I'm Tarek, play in Worm as a permanent basis. My actual band is Hellchasm, where I'm in charge of writing all the music, and this is where I play guitar and bass. It's more or less an online band with a member from Ceremonial Castings from the USA. His name is Old Nick, and he's in charge of drums and vocals. Hellchasm is actually derived from all those different styles which really influenced me. It is pretty fast black metal. do have problems here obtaining CDs here in Egypt, since extreme metal cannot be bought in regular stores, so we actually have to order them online. Before the crisis '96, it was no real problem getting the CDs inside here. You could maybe like just bribe the guy or something, and so you could exchange the CDs for something else. But after '96, I actually witnessed a confiscation of CDs, where 82 CDs actually got confiscated. So in order not to risk any CD confiscation or lost money through mail orders, the only source we have which is reliable is the internet. I really must say that I am really not a fan of getting MP3s, but sometimes I really consider it as a necessity sometimes in order to get the music we really want to listen to. This is me and somebody actually in the band with me doing vocals. So, and the stuff is like just recorded, I don't know, we compose and record maybe in around 13 minutes each song or something.
The music of Crescent is it's actually extreme and it's aggressive. It shows how angry we are or our rage from inside.
The black metal goes and death metal goes. We never played it in a concert. We're trying to keep out of the scene, because our music is too extreme and people sometimes don't understand that.
This is the first song in the demo. It's called Dreamland and it's written by Edgar Allan Poe, the poet. We're going to start
this castle ordered that after his death, the castle would be left with all the treasures, all the loot, everything, all the furniture would be left for 100 years until after his death. There's been lots and lots of rumors about it. Some people say it's haunted. Well, actually, there's another rumor that says in the entrance there is 2 statues. Their heads were chopped. They say that whoever passes, he's gonna have fear in his heart.
I'm Osama Kamal. I'm thanking you all, looking forward.
Almighty Iron Maiden made a concert here in Egypt back in 1986, I guess. Of course, I was too young to attend this concert, but when they made the tour for the album Power Slave, it was all about Egypt and the pharaohs. They said that we must pass by Egypt and make a concert there. But do you know, and they came already and made a concert. Do you know the number that came to this concert? Just 6 people. Imagine that. Iron Maiden, 6 people. No more concerts here, that's for sure. I heard a while ago about American soldiers capturing Iraqis and putting them in prison, small rooms, and they playing Metallica. And it is a torture for these people, and I believe it is similar. If you caught a guy down the street and you put him in a room and you play Metallica so loud, he will consider it as a torture because he has no idea whatsoever. I guess he don't know if it's music or not, so reflects our problem. We're playing black metal, and I believe they will believe it's more than extreme, it's major torture. So I guess this reflects our problem, reflects the scene, reflects how people perceive metal or extreme music here.
I'm Christian. I go to the church almost once per week.
How do you combine being Christian with being a Satanist?
We play black metal. It's just the music which is black. It's just about our inner feelings, our hate, or the bad side you see it in the world. That's it.
So say, I'm not a Satanist.
I'm not a Satanist. I'm not a Satanist.
One more time.
I am not a Satanist.
I've read the Satanist book of Satanism, and I agree with some things, but I don't agree with other certain things that it's written. And I believe that one basic rule is that believing in yourself, and you're the only God.
I hate this Satanism. I hate the inverted cross. I hate the pentagram. I hate this bullshit. Why? For fame? Fuck the fame. I love my God.
Audience members are 4 members. 2 of us are Muslims, Alfi Hayati and Muhammad Hassan, and the other 2 members are Christians, Bassem Fakhri and me, Romeo.
Black metal is mainly satanic lyrics or blasphemic lyrics, but I believe it is possible to be a Muslim and a black metal musician. We do not handle any religious topics in our music. What we produce is just our state of mind, our emotions, our feelings, our rage. But in the same time, we are quite religious, and we believe in our music, we believe in our religion very much.
Sometimes I have friends here when I come on vacation. I meet up with some people who are really Satanists, and we go out to the desert and we have our little car drinking party. And after a while we get, you could say you could get doped and all, but we go and find old churches or old mosques or whatever is in the way, and we just have the pleasure of burning them down.
My name is Hassan Walid. Finished my education in law school. I'm a lawyer now. I'm a guitarist. My ex-band was Volcano Spell, then turned to Unblessed. We were playing death metal, such heavier stuff like death metal and doom. And this is my brother. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, that's me. I'm Hassan Walid, lawyer too, 26 years, guitarist. Where is it? Yeah. This is great.
I'm Sima. I used to be a vocalist with the band Unblessed and a couple of other bands before it.
Somebody come to our concert. He saw something that I didn't note. That there was something like a cross or something like that, a wooden cross. Then the fans broken it. Then he write to the media that there is satanics and all the rock music and all the kinds of the rock music and heavy metal music are satanics.
Your flesh is a relic. I'm your vessel.
I was playing in this concert, and the concert was okay. There were no problems, and then suddenly we hear this all sorts of magazines writing about the metal scene and how it's bad, how it's all about drugs and orgies and stuff like this. It was so weird. So we were reading the magazines and say like, this didn't happen, you know.
It's not a nice experience to wake up one day in the morning and see your photo on the cover of a magazine on a newsstand saying the rest of the Satanists while you were performing live.
This guy is Mohammed Osama, our vocalist, or called Sima. This is Shadi Urek, the drummer. He's now in the United States. This is Samadi. And this is me, Hassan Walid. The club of the Satanics in Egypt. The slaughter of the cats and the rats on the beats of the music. The starting was about a book called The Satan Want You from the American University. All the story about the Satanics in Alexandria. The members, they are very rich. They met in a cafeteria at the Corniche in Sporting, Alexandria. About their symbol, head of the devil, and a pentagram. The tattoo and the pentagram is signed to get into the Satanics. The CDs, tapes for the devil music from Europe and America. They're worshipping Satan with crazy dancings, orgy, sexuals, drugs, drinking blood.
The government were saying that we were hanging like satanic symbols and stuff on the walls, and they come and put like a Raiders poster and saying that this is a symbol for something that is bad or something that is satanic. Chicago Bulls and
the rest of the Satanics are still in front of McDonald's, the famous restaurant. Fashions of the Satanics. They burned the churches and mosques. The boss of them, the servant of the devil, they're drinking the rat's blood.
They say that some people were like holding rituals or something in Baron's palace in Cairo.
The Baron Castle is a place for all the bad things. The Satanics make their concerts. There's no electricity, there's no anything, there's no... How can we make a concert there?
The media was completely convinced that satanic rituals happening inside.
but it wasn't really true, and that's why the whole metal scene got shrunk.
Then suddenly in Ramadan, which is a holy month in Egypt, suddenly we hear all these kinds of arrests. People like getting arrested, our friends are getting arrested, bands are getting arrested.
They took us to the jail. I spent about 48 days. It was a real shit. I was suffering from that.
We were sent memos from the police to come for an investigation, interrogation.
They asked about people who were, known as listeners to such music. I'm afraid I was one of them. I was a little bit younger.
Someone gave everybody's names and addresses even.
They didn't prove anything that we were guilty about something.
So we were interrogated by some officers for hours, I'd say.
There was a general paranoia in the metal fans. They were like, they were scared.
I was so afraid. I went to my grandma. I took all my CDs, all my tapes, all my posters, all my t-shirts, and lived there with my grandma for a month or something like that. I was so scared.
Nothing dramatic, I'd say, happened. But some people suffered from it, that I know. Some suffered bad, were arrested and were treated badly because things were not clear. Everybody was confused at this time.
The arrests happened like, back in '96, they happened like 5 a.m. in the morning, 4 a.m. So at this time I'm fully awake and I'm fully dressed and I'm waiting for someone to come and arrest me. Because of what? Because I play in a band.
About the investigation, nothing. Blah, 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 something who said that you were going to the graveyard of the Commonwealth to digging and get the bodies of the victims of the wars and warriors, to get their bodies and skinning them and doing shit stuff like that.
People were staring at me, that guy wearing black clothes and listening to this noisy music. He doesn't belong to God, he doesn't belong to any religion. All that people with long hair, with black shirts, they cut their hair, everybody was afraid.
They took us from a jail to another. They hurt us so badly. They cut my hair, they hurt me. I was bleeding, my face was bleeding. When they saw us, the journalist told me, "What happened to you?" I told her, "Do you want a fact or what they told us to tell you?" She said, "The both." I said, "They told us when the media gonna make an interview with you, you fall down from the car, the prison car." And she asked me, "What about the truth?" I said that they hurt us and they punched us and it was horrible. I hate them. If I get that ass, I'm gonna slaughter her. Just imagine that you're in a penitentiary in a room 150 centimeters and 180 centimeters from wide to length. About the bathroom, it was inside. And 3 persons in the same room, they're sleeping in it. We're going out just for 5 minutes, there was no light. Why? That's the only question in my mind. Why? Is their music is forbidden?
That's what I think I know, but it's not gonna recover. I think it's not totally accepted.
عشان I'm vocaling كده يعني harsh vocaling.
After arresting all the metalheads in Egypt, I guess they regret what happened, and they have discovered that there isn't such things of satanic cults and all that bullshit.
My friends here who are Satanists and they're Egyptians, they are into black metal, most of them. Some of them are just Satanists without being into black metal.
It's not like as obvious as before. We don't have trouble like walking the street wearing black t-shirts or something. Like back in 96 and 97, there is no problems like this happening. And concerts are going okay, but you still have this little fear that something might happen or problems might occur. Someone get arrested or something.